ever felt your heart race before a tough conversation? Maybe with your boss, your partner, or even a stranger. Have you ever regretted how you reacted because you lost your cool again? Or walked away from an argument thinking, why did I say that? Do you ever replay confrontations in your head, wishing you had stayed calm? If so, you're not alone. In today's world of rising tension, instant messages, and public confrontations, staying calm is no longer just a virtue, it's a superpower. But centuries ago, one man had already mastered this power, not with words, but with silence, not with dominance, but with discipline. His name was Miyamoto Musashi, the undefeated samurai warrior and philosopher who once taught, if you control your mind, no one else can. This is more than a story about war. It's a roadmap to mastering your emotions, to winning your inner battles, and to becoming unshakably calm in any confrontation with anyone at any time. Part 1. Who was Miyamoto Musashi? Musashi was born in 1584 in feudal Japan, a time when death by the sword was common, a time when only the most disciplined survived. He fought and won more than 60 duels, most of them to the death. But what made him legendary was not his victories, it was his stillness, his ability to remain calm when others panicked. While others chased glory, Musashi studied. While others fought for ego, he fought for understanding. His book, The Book of Five Rings, was not just about combat. It was about mastery of the self. Inside his philosophy lies a blueprint, a way to stay calm, clear, and powerful, even when the world feels like it's collapsing around you. Part 2. The Principle of No Mind. The first teaching. To be unconquerable, become empty. Musashi practiced Mushin, no mind. It means entering any confrontation, physical or verbal, without anger, fear, or ego. When you react emotionally, you give power to the other. But when you become still, like water, you reflect, you see clearly, you become untouchable. Imagine someone yelling at you. Your instinct is to yell back. But what if you didn't? What if you paused, observed their face, their fear, and simply said, I see your pain. That's Musashi. Part 3. The Art of Observation over Reaction. Musashi believed in seeing everything and missing nothing. Before he drew his sword, he watched the way his opponent walked, breathed, blinked. He studied their mind through their body. In modern life, confrontation happens through words, not weapons. But the principle is the same. Observe before you respond. Watch the tone, the body language, the silence between their words. You don't fight fire with fire. You smother it with awareness. Part 4. Training the mind like a blade. Musashi spent years meditating in caves, painting, practicing calligraphy. Why? Because he understood a chaotic mind cannot win a clear battle. So, how do you train your mind like Musashi? 1. Daily solitude. Take 30 minutes daily without your phone, without distraction. Reflect, observe your thoughts, calm the storm before the storm comes. 2. Master one thing. Musashi mastered the sword, but he practiced other arts to refine his awareness. Pick something, painting, music, writing, and do it every day to sharpen focus. 3. Embrace discomfort. Musashi slept outdoors, ate minimally, Why? Because comfort makes the mind soft. Every week, do something hard. Cold shower, fasting, public speaking. Each act builds internal stillness.
Part 5. The 5 Rings Strategy for Staying Calm.
Musashi's book, The Book of 5 Rings, is divided into 5 elements: earth, water, fire, wind, and void. Each represents a psychological weapon in your confrontation arsenal. 1. The earth ring. Know your ground. This is your foundation, your values, your training. In confrontation, people who panic are those unsure of themselves. Musashi said, "To know 10,000 things, know one well." Ground yourself in truth. If you're arguing, know your facts. If you're in a conflict, know your worth. Don't speak to be right. Speak to be rooted. 2. The water ring. Be adaptable. Water takes the shape of any vessel. It can crash or it can flow. Musashi adapted to his opponent's strategy. He never had a set style. In confrontation, don't be rigid. If someone is angry, don't meet them with anger. Meet them with calm. If someone is silent, read the silence. Adaptation is dominance. Stillness is strategy. 3. The fire ring. Control the flame. Fire is emotion, rage, passion, panic. Musashi said, "Perceive that which cannot be seen with the eye. In conflict, see the flame before it burns. Is your anger rising? Pause. Is the argument heating up? Speak less. Control the flame, or it controls you." 4. The wind ring. Understand others' styles. Know the ways of all professions. Musashi. This means study others. Learn how they fight, argue, react. If someone uses manipulation, recognize the tactic. If they guilt trip, see through it. The more you understand others, the less you get triggered by them. 5. The void ring. Act without ego. Void is the space of intuition. No fear, no pride. Musashi said, "The void is where nothing exists, yet everything is possible." In the void, you don't react, you respond. You don't get pulled into their drama, you rise above it. Your power isn't in how loud you are, it's in how calm you remain when others lose their minds. Part 6. The modern-day confrontation scenario. You're in a boardroom. Someone questions your decision, loudly, publicly. You feel attacked. What would Musashi do? 1. Observe their emotion, insecurity, intent. 2. Breathe. Slow your pulse. 3. Pause. Respond. Don't react. 4. Speak from clarity, not ego. 5. Win without raising your voice. The one who controls the tempo controls the outcome. Part 7. The inner confrontation. Musashi's greatest battles were not with others, but within himself. He wrote, "You may abandon your body, but you must preserve your honor." Staying calm in confrontation starts with conquering your own chaos, your fear of not being liked, your need to be right, your addiction to winning. Calm isn't weakness. Calm is control, and control begins inside. Part 8. Practical takeaways. Calmness in action. Here's how to apply Musashi's teachings right now. 1. Practice combat breathing. 4 seconds in, hold for 4, out for 4. Use it before responding in any tense moment. 2. Journal your confrontations. After every conflict, write, what triggered you? How did you respond? What would Musashi have done? 3. Develop a duel mindset. Treat every confrontation like a duel. It's not about ego, it's about awareness. 4. Use delay as a weapon. You don't need to reply instantly. Silence disarms. Time reveals true intentions. Part 9. Musashi's Final Lesson. Foyo. In his final days, Musashi retired to a cave called Reigando and wrote his greatest work, Dokkōdō, The Way of Walking Alone. He gave 21 principles. Here are 3 to guide your mind in any confrontation. 1. Do not under any circumstances depend on a partial feeling. Don't let emotions dictate your action. 2. Resentment and complaint are appropriate neither for oneself nor others. Let go of grudges. Speak without bitterness. 3. Respect Buddha and the gods without counting on their help. Stay calm because you are responsible for your own mind.
Remember, the calmest person in the room is the most dangerous.
Not because they fight better, but because they see clearer.
You don't win by overpowering. You win by outlasting, by being unshaken, by becoming Musashi.
Comment: I choose calm over chaos. Subscribe for more ancient warrior wisdom for the modern world.